What is good, guys? It is Spirit of Paradox here and welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be covering the latest Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 6. And in this issue, Ultimate Kingpin literally beats the crap out of Ultimate Spider-Man and the Green Gimp. So if you guys are fans of the Ultimate Universe, we cover the original and the new on the channel, and we also do gaming and movies and whatnot. So make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Let's start the video. The story begins on a nice summer morning in June in New York City. And here we see the Parker family, and they're asking, "Dad? Peter? What happened to your face?" "Oh, you know how clumsy I can be sometimes." As we see a badly beaten up Peter Parker, and Mary Jane goes in to expect, but the kids ask questions. "Dad? That looks like it really hurts, Dad." "It does." "Tell me if this..." "Ow!" "Yeah? I'm going to get an ice pack. Thanks." "Dad, did..." "Tell us what happened, Dad." "It's nothing. I was working late and then..." That's old Peter Luck reared its ugly head. As we see Peter try to come up with a random excuse, but yeah, that's the best he can come up with, I suppose. MJ gives Peter an ice pack and applies it. "Thanks, MJ." But their son asks a question. "I don't get it. How do you get a shiner like that at the Bugle?" But then May tries to snitch and says, "Oh, Dad got that being a super," and then he tries to shut her up as soon as possible. "I'm sorry, Dad. I know I wasn't supposed to tell, but it just came out because your face is... Look at your face. I didn't think you'd get hurt and now you're hurt and I'm scared and... It's okay, May. I'm fine. Really. I'm sorry, Dad." And then MJ clocks on and she's basically like, "Yo, Peter, what is she talking about? How exactly did you get that black eye?" And she just gives him that look. You know that look a girl gives you when she wants to know something's up? In the next page, we go to the Fisk building last night, as we see him pull up and go inside. But he's actually being watched. Well, it looks like somebody's home for the night. Then we find out it's Spider-Man and the Green Gimp. We'll give the guards time to finish checking the rooms and take their posts outside. We'll go in. You ready? I guess. What do you mean, I guess? This is the guy behind the guy. We get to him, we get to them. Sure, but mystery boxes and men in shadows aside, I've never broken into anyone's house before, or broken any law. It's a necessary evil, Peter. Hey, don't use my name when we're in costume. Why wear a mask if you're gonna do that? Use a code name or something. But we don't have code names. You do. You're the Green Gimp. That's what everyone is calling you. Who? Reporters, civilians, the internet, them? Well, they don't get to pick my code name. I pick my code name. Okay, so what's your code name? I kinda like the Green Gimp. Have you never really broken the law? Nope. Well, I won't tell anyone if you don't. And so, both Spider-Man and the Green Gimp go on their assault on the Fisk building, smashing through the window, with Spider-Man saying, "Oh great, and that's destruction of property." But then they spot Kingpin, and he says, "Ah, company, what a surprise. Can't you see how surprised I am? Something you might want to keep in mind for future. Manhattan is mine. Every camera in a 3-block radius feeds into this building. So I'm aware you two have been watching for days. I was beginning to wonder if you was ever going to invite yourselves in. I was beginning to think I was going to have to do it myself." "See, we were expected," says Green Gimp. "And now you're here. What do you want?" "I know that you answer to someone, that all this goes deeper than it appears, and we're here to find out." "How do you learn something like that?" "Your assassin told me." "What?" "You pulled it out of him?" "That, and a little more." "Well, he wasn't really my guy. I guess the lesson there is, if you want something done, you have to do it yourself." And then we see him pull something out and presses a button, and this makes Spider-Man's spidey senses go off. Wait a second, something's wrong. As the heroes find out it's a trap, red bars cover the entire room, locking it down. And as the heroes are distracted, Kingpin throws a table at them. Spider-Man notices what's about to happen and shouts, "Look out!" But unfortunately, it hits the Green Gimp. Spider-Man uses his webs to cover up the Kingpin's face and says, "What the hell's wrong with you? Without his armor, that probably would have killed him." But then we see the Kingpin rip the webs off of his face and grab Spider-Man and tells him that's the idea. Before Kingpin could land the final blow on Spider-Man, the Green Gimp shoots him in the back. "Playing for keeps is a dangerous game, Mr. Fisk. There's still time to reconsider," as we see him throw one of his bombs at him. Kingpin manages to sponge the blast, burning his suit away and revealing his tattoos. "That normally would have hurt something fierce, but I've recently had some work done. Undergone some self-improvement. Here, let me show you," as he goes in for a headbutt on the Green Gimp, absolutely decimating him. "Oh God. God? Don't you understand the world we live in? There's no one listening. No one to save you. You're all alone, and it's all over." As we see the Green Gimp pleading for his life, as he should be. Before the Kingpin could land the final blow on the Gimp, Spider-Man comes in to save him. "Alone? I'm wearing a bright red and blue suit. How do you forget I'm here in the room? Kinda hurts my feelings." And then we see the Kingpin grab him with both arms. "Fair enough. You've got my attention now." And then we see him slam Spider-Man into the ground. And as for the hurt feelings, that's where the pain starts, not where it ends. Kingpin beats down on Spider-Man viciously, giving him left and right hooks. And as we see, Spider-Man pleads for help. Hold on, as we see the Green Gimp activate a device calling in his glider. Firing off a missile into the Fisk building, it causes a massive explosion, sending the Kingpin flying. And this gives Spider-Man and the Green Gimp some leeway to escape. "Hey, on your feet, we're getting out of here," as we see their glider waiting for both of them, and they both fly out, both badly beaten. But as we see, the Kingpin managed to survive. I mean, it's the Kingpin. Of course he would have survived. Smiling, knowing that this isn't the end. And that is the story on how your dad got his butt kicked. Wow. Okay, but hold on. You broke into someone's house and tried to beat him up? Yeah. Isn't that against the law, Dad? Yes, exactly. That's what I've been saying. But just to be clear, he's a very bad man doing very bad things. And sure, I'll admit there might be some professional grievances at play, but someone has to stop him. And that's kind of what I do now. Dad, are you gonna fight him again? Well, we can't just let him go doing the bad things to good people, right? Mary Jane adds, right, but are you safe? Peter, are we safe? Yes, I believe so. No one knows who isn't a friend. I plan to keep it that way. And speaking of, this has to be a family secret, so you guys can't tell anyone else, ever, okay? Okay. Don't look at me. I didn't tell anyone for like 4 whole months. You've known for that long? How come I didn't know? What he means is, how come we didn't know? I couldn't find the right time or the right words, and I wasn't sure that... I'm sorry. I should have, especially after May found out. It's okay, Dad. Alright, off to bed with the two of you. Your mother and I need to talk for a bit. Okay, good night, Super Dad, as May goes off to bed. That's real cute. You know, I have more questions. Like a lot more. Of course you do. But let's hold on to those till tomorrow. Deal? Sure. And Dad? Yeah? Please be careful. So, I'm afraid to ask, but how mad are you? Asks Peter. And Mary Jane tells him, Peter, I'm not mad. A lot of confusing stuff is suddenly making sense, but I'm not mad. I do wish you would have told me sooner, but hearing what you've told us, what happened, scary as it was, I'm mostly proud. Call it 30% scared, 40% impressed, and there may be some other numbers for other things. You want to see the suit, don't you? Oh yes, I most certainly do. And then we see him fashion up on the suit and ask, what do you think? I think this definitely works, Mr. Parker. So you're faster, stronger, yes ma'am, and all of that from a little spider? Uh-huh. So, what am I supposed to call you when you're in costume? Actually, that came up recently, and I have no idea. Well, you do need a code name. I suppose I could ask the professional. I have to warn you, I am expensive. I charge a lot, and by the hour. Then I'll have to pay, because I am a desperate man, MJ. I need your help, and I need a code name. Any ideas? Oh, Peter, isn't it obvious? You're Spider-Man. And then we see both Peter dressed up as Spider-Man taking Mary Jane out for a swing. And that is where Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 6 ends. So that was Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 6, and I would say that is the first completed story arc of the new Ultimate Universe. So, now that we've got the first story arc completed, I would say, personally, I haven't really enjoyed this new Ultimate Spider-Man. In fact, I haven't enjoyed this new Ultimate Universe in general. The reason why I don't like this new one is because, honestly, I have no interest in a brand new Ultimate Universe. I just wanted more comics for Earth 1610. That's all I really wanted again. But nope, after years of asking Marvel for that, they did the bait and switch. And what did they give us that was in this new Ultimate Universe? Well, Green Gimp. I'm not calling him Green Goblin. They literally downgraded back to Earth, to the main Marvel universe. So we've lost something again. We've lost Ultimate Green Goblin, and now instead we've got Harry Osborn as the Green Gimp. And the last time he was the Green Gimp, he was in Amazing Spider-Man 2, and that was awful. And then we see his suit design, and it's basically a rip-off of the Sam Raimi suit, but they just covered up the mouth and added more purple. And honestly, I think that suit was just horrible until No Way Home with the hood. So instead of what we wanted was Ultimate Universe, we got a Green Goblin that's got nothing to do with the Ultimate Universe. So we lost that. When it comes down to the new Ultimate Spider-Man story as a whole, it doesn't honor the source material of Ultimate Spider-Man, when Ultimate Spider-Man is regarded as one of the best Spider-Man runs ever made. This run has basically gone out of its way to not pay homage to Ultimate Spider-Man. It's just Amazing Spider-Man, but married and mantle swaps. That's not Ultimate Spider-Man. There was nothing wrong with Ultimate Spider-Man. It didn't need to be changed. Out of all of the things that needed to be changed, that there was nothing wrong with the characters or Ultimate Spider-Man except like Ultimate Shocker, you know? So not honoring the source material and then coming with ideas that Jonathan Hickman that are not yours, you've just taken ideas from other places and they're not as good as the original. Like Reed Richards being Doctor Doom. I know loads of people think Jonathan Hickman created the Maker. He didn't. Nor did he create the dome or the design. Just want to let you know. Reed Richards becoming Doctor Doom is literally the Maker. And what did Jonathan Hickman do? Reed Richards becoming Doctor Doom. Like, again. So I don't know why you needed to do that. And then, how does his origin go? Well, he missed a flight to go into space. His family got murdered. And then he got sent to prison to do a life sentence. Does that pay homage to Doctor Doom? No. Does it pay homage to Ultimate Doctor Doom? No. Just, all I've seen is like no creativity. And this plot MacGuffin that the Maker has changed the world and inhibited the heroes from having their own origins or becoming superheroes, it's basically a plot device to tell you, hey, I don't want to write this character's origin, but I want to put the character in the story because I just want to rush. the original Ultimate Universe didn't do that for the most part, but hey, we've got a plot device, loads of mantle swaps from other places, not respecting the source material. These things bother me, because all I wanted was just the Ultimate Universe to come back, not for somebody to pillage the name and slap it on their own universe and not pay homage to it. And this is the problem with Marvel Comics. They are just not listening. When we asked for the Ultimate Universe to come back, people have stated, it's on the internet for years, we wanted Ultimatum and Ultimates 3 retconned. We didn't want you to throw away the whole damn universe. And then when you come with a new universe, you didn't actually intend on making or doing the Ultimate Universe right. All you've done is make a universe and just copy ideas from other people and not actually come with anything new. Like the original Ultimate Green Goblin, fantastic concept. Instead of a guy dressing up as a Green Goblin, he actually becomes one. And now, what we've gone back to is Amazing Spider-Man 2 Green Goblin wearing Spider-Man 1 Green Goblin outfit. That's it. And his origin, he doesn't have an origin. He basically lost his parents and got given a fortune, and somebody else basically create all of his tech for him. Sorry, Hickman. Like, if you go and read Ultimate Spider-Man from issue 1 to 6, the original, it's better than this. So far, when it comes down to this Spider-Man, it's not Ultimate Spider-Man. It's just more Amazing Spider-Man, when that's not what we wanted. That's not what the fans of Ultimate Spider-Man wanted. And honestly, when it comes down to his origin, it's nowhere near as cool or interesting as the original Ultimate Spider-Man, because you've added that plot MacGuffin that the maker has altered the world. So, in my opinion, and I would actually say this is objective fact, this new Ultimate Spider-Man so far is not as good as the original. In fact, the entire new Ultimate Universe is not as good as the original, because it's basically more of just 616, when 616 right now is shit. That's all I gotta say for this video. Peace.